want to talk to you about the importance of living life to the fullest. I had the honor of going to my family reunion this weekend for the Wilson family reunion, and I just wanted to talk about the importance of your health is your wealth. And sometimes I think a lot of people take that for granted. I want you to think about the people in your inner circle, your parents, your children, your friends, people at work. And I want you to think back 2, maybe 3 years, how many people from then are no longer with us. And I just want to bring a little reality to you right now. And during this family reunion, I had the honor of speaking about my lineage, and my grandfather, whose name was Nathan, he died at the age of 46. Pretty young, right? My dad died at the age of 49. And I remember when I was a kid, he would always lie about his age. Like, I thought he was 50 when he died, because I guess he realized his father died at a young age and he thought he would as well. And last year when I was 49, I was just like, oh my dad died at this age. I was like very cautious, like what was going to happen. And at that time, I realized I was having a lot of I wouldn't say heart issues. Something was going on with my body. And I'm a fitness professional. Whenever I would work out, after 30 seconds, I would get this pain in my chest, really, really tight pain. So I went to a heart doctor, and they did blood work on me. They did a stress test. They put a heart rate monitor on me for 2 weeks. And when I came back, they told me that my hemoglobin levels were too low. In my efforts to be super healthy, I stopped eating meat for 10 years. And for my blood type, I needed that, or to be a very good vegetarian, which I wasn't. But my point of the matter is, even in my efforts to be super, super healthy, my cholesterol was high, my hemoglobin levels were super low, so the blood wasn't able to move through. And that's me working to be healthy. So if you're that person and you don't even care and you're just eating like crazy, you're not exercising, I want to invite you to take a look in the mirror. All right, because there's people who love you, there's people who care about you, and your health is not promised. Your life is not promised to you tomorrow. My sonny boy, all right, he was murdered at the age of 21. Who thinks their 20-year-old son's going to be, murdered at that age? But I am so grateful. I had the honor of having him for 21 beautiful years. And in those 21 years, he accomplished so much. I'm guessing because he did it, his goal was to be a legend, to leave a legacy behind, which he did. And there's so many people that have mentioned, oh, well, Miss Tina, I did this because of Molly. I had someone come to me and said they went back to college. I had 2 people that started their own businesses. So I want you to really dig down into your roots of who you truly are. What have your ancestors done? I'm sure every single person has gone through some type of traumedy. And a traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. When these 2 energies get together, life-changing experiences occur. And I want you to go into those dark corners, go into those dark spots, those sad areas of your life, and embrace that feeling and face your fears. When you don't face your fears, you run away, you hide, guess what? They're always going to creep back on you. So today I was thinking about something I thought about my whole life, because I'm that person that's moving. And it's so wonderful being around my family this weekend. I'm looking at everyone and I'm like, okay, that's where I get my wildness from, because my energy is out the wazoo and I hear them screaming and yelling. And I'm like, yes, I felt like I belonged finally. I didn't feel shunned for being loud. I didn't be quiet, sit down. No, it was like, okay, make noise. You want to make noise? Make even more noise. So I just want to leave you with this. As I've been mentioning, the saying, sing like nobody's listening. Dance like nobody's watching. It encourages people to embrace self-expression and live in the moment without judgment or criticism, because we do that all the time, right? We look at someone watching, you're like nervous and scared. No, don't do that. Live for today. It's about letting go of your inhibitions and enjoying the sheer joy of singing and dancing without being self-conscious, because you are so beautiful to me. Okay, I just felt like singing that song. I just want to sing something. That's my point. I'm not going to dance for you right now. Now, I thought there was a third thing to this, but it's only 2. So If I had to think of another sentiment, and I didn't get this for myself. I gotta be honest. ChatGPT helped me out. That's an AI tool. And something to consider: love like you've never been hurt. Whew! I don't know about you, but that one hit here. This would create a trio of inspiring phrases which urges people to live freely, authentically, and with open hearts. When you have an open heart, when you're leading with love, when you're leading with light, it just makes life so much easier. I've been doing a meditation gratitude for the past 30 days. And let me just tell you, it is a game changer. I'm growing, and you want to be grateful for everything. Grateful for having to take your kids to school. Grateful for arguing with your husband. Just grateful for all the things. Finding the light at the end of the tunnel is joyous, because you don't want to stay in the mucky sadness. Yes, it's okay to have those pity parties. Maybe you put an alarm clock on. Okay, how long am I going to be in this pity party? How long am I going to be sad? How long am I going to be in this Netflix binge? Okay, because we do it. And lastly, I just want to invite you, if you're like, well, how do you do it, Tina? Buy my book. I'm coming out with my book in a couple weeks. It's called Traumedies, and how to push through the pain. And I have a toolbox in the back of this book with about a dozen things that you can do to move your body, to push through the pain. And it's that simple. Okay, it's not that simple. It's you can do it. You just have to move through. And if you're like, I can't do it alone, well, reach out to me, because I do have one-on-one group coaching programs. I do have group coaching sessions. With that being said, have a good, great, wonderful, awesome day. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye.